final. Swimmers will need assistance. Off the wall, Verbova, Schnarndorf, Butkova, Liu, Zhou, Fernandez, Smith, and Miranda. And now, Susanne Schnarndorf, what does she have in the backstroke? Because in the breaststroke and the free, she's going to be fine. So she will not be wanting to fall too far behind in the initial stages. Butkova is quick, and she will want to stay with Liu for as long as she can and get herself into contention for a push over the final 50, I imagine, while Zhou Yanfei is also not the best backstroker. But at the moment, it is Liu Yu who broke that world record so spectacularly in the preliminaries that is leading the way in the back.
She did, and Liu, she doesn't really have a weak leg of this 150-meter individual medley. You see her going out in the backstroke with that beautiful shoulder rotation as she comes into the wall and heads into the back breaststroke. She's out in 45.62, which is 2/100ths faster than she was this morning. So she could be on track for another world record. Let's see how the breaststroke and the freestyle goes. And since she can't use her legs, what she's doing, she's stroking with her arms. This is the common type of breaststroke that you see in these lower classes where they don't have use or only have partial use of their legs. And when they do this type of breaststroke, what they do is they don't breathe every stroke, and that allows them to increase their rotation. The hard part comes at the end of the lap, though, when their arms, they start to tighten up. And what you have to do is you have to try and maintain that stroke and continue to catch the water.
So this is a bit of a battle developing between Zhou Yanfei and Nataliia Butkova. Nataliia Butkova representing RPC, the reigning European champion from Madeira in May, and looking to get into the medals here. And also not to discount Marina Verbova going well in lane 1. She's making a little bit of ground up as well. Finished second at the Euros in Portugal and took silver at the London World Champs in 2019. But this is a battle here for silver and bronze, I suspect, between Zhou at the moment. It is Butkova and Verbova. Schnarndorf will be very quick, but I think she doesn't have enough room.
Yeah, I mean, Liu, she's again ahead of world record pace at that turn. So hopefully she has enough in the tank to come back in that freestyle. But her freestyle right now, it looks very good. She is breathing every stroke, but she's keeping it very even-keeled. She's right in the center of the pool. And look, here comes Zhou on the way back. Look at that freestyle. Her stroke rate looks great.
Fantastic stroke rate, and it's left us in no doubt as to whether or not she is going to finish in the top 2. Indeed, she is. Not enough room, perhaps, to catch her compatriot, Liu Yu. At the moment, also a very strong freestyle leg from Butkova, which means she'll be in the medals, but it's going to be a victory here for Liu Yu, who lost a little pace near the end. It's going to be a fine 1-2 for China. Zhou Yanfei touches to claim the silver, and a bronze will go to RPC's Nataliia Butkova. 4th overall. Coming to the wall now, Fernandez, who secured that spectacular silver in the women's 50 fly S5, swimming as an S4 swimmer. And then touching Leanne Smith, the S3 swimmer. But it's a China 1-2. Liu went out a lot harder over that opening 100 and nearly seized up a little in the close, but had enough left. But what a finish from Zhou Yanfei. Serious back-end speed here. Nataliia Butkova too. Really strong coming home. She was around about level with Zhou Yanfei at the breaststroke leg, but how she came home. Zhou Yanfei, superb freestyle for that silver.
Yeah, I mean, here's Liu coming off the block. She went right into that backstroke. And look at that backstroke. It's very beautiful. She does move her head a bit, except her water entry is very clean. And as she comes into the breaststroke, you can see here she is. Her arms are definitely starting to tighten up, and I think this breaststroke hurt her a little bit on the freestyle. I think she went out a little bit hard with that backstroke and breaststroke, because on the freestyle, she did have some trouble coming home. At one point, it looked like Zhou, as she was starting to actually close in on Liu, but Liu, she had established enough of her lead for herself that it was okay, and she was able to come right in for that first place finish. I mean, that was a great swim by both Liu and Zhou.
So setting up exciting times and a chance for a smile. The Chinese swimmers 1 and 2 in the pool. And RPC with the bronze. Confirming the results, Liu Yu, 2 minutes 41.91 seconds, 2:47.41 for Zhou Yanfei. And Nataliia Butkova, a confident third place finish, edging out Fernandez. Leanne Smith swimming at an SM3. That's still a good time for SM3. She comes home in 3:07, 5th overall.